Hello my sweet people, it's lovely to see you today. This is going to be a collective reading for the 13th of the 10th, 2025. I'm looking at the apples. I've got apples right in front of me. Pink lady, if that makes any difference. Pink might be quite, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pink around. Just keep an eye out for pink, okay? Because like, it's gonna show you the right track, show you the right road. Just yeah, keep an eye out for pink, especially if people are wearing it. Yeah, earthly focus. Literally, as I say that, focus on what's around you. Focus on what's around you. Learn to what's the word? Be observant. Observant. Observative. What is that? But okay. So yeah, learn to be observant, learn to sit back and just relax. Like look at how chill this guy is on the card. He's so chilled out, just enjoying being under the stars. That's exactly what we all need right now. That's what we need as a collective, yeah. Energy healing. If you don't already have a key of life and you were drawn to mine at any point in this reading, get one, because it'll do you some good. It'll help you. It'll remind you. It'll remind you. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Ooh. Change and healing. Yeah, more healing. Lots of healing. You see how she's like the lion goddess? Sekhmet. You've probably heard a lot about Sekhmet recently. You might have a divine connection to Sekhmet or some version of her energies. She's also holding the ankh in her hand, look. Get an ankh, get a gold ankh. Preferably one with hieroglyphs. But if you can't find one with hieroglyphs, that's absolutely fine. Or even make your own ankh if you can. It'd be even more creative energy flowing. But I'm also seeing the snake on the crown, which is Kundalini. I know it's normally curled up at the base of your spine, but when it's like above your head, that means that you've reached full enlightenment. So can you create a god? I love it when that card comes out. So yeah, create your own life force energy, I'm guessing. See how he's like pushing these two people and like showing them what to do. Feels like that's what you're getting at the moment. You're being shown what to do, but you're a bit like, what's going on? I've been there, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Yep, rest and endings. So you're reaching a point in your life where you need to rest. You do need to rest. Like, remember the card at the beginning, rest. You need to rest to welcome in and usher in this new healing energy. If you don't rest, you're not going to have a chance to allow it in. And you have to. You absolutely must. Because if you're creating any resistance... Yeah, there you go. Sarkat, magical protection. But, yeah, if you're kind of resisting that energy, you're not going to get very far. Change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. And no matter how much you push against it, it's still going to happen one day, eventually. So you might as well let it happen now. Yeah, it's all about, this reading is all about creation. So you've got something to create. And I notice how the top of Amun-Ra's thing is like webbed. So spider webs might be very prevalent right now. And the colour orange and red. I can't show you this, but fertility and creation. Yeah, I can't show you that bit of the card because it's quite rude. Because I had the shock of my life when I opened this deck and I was like, oh, excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, lightning energy. I'm getting like air and fire mixed together, air and fire. So anywhere that there's air and fire in your chart, have a little nosy at that and see, I don't know, where it would get you to. And by the way, when I looked at the timer just a second ago, it was 4444. But yeah, fertility and creation. All about creation, mystery and ceremony, renewal and rebirth. Yeah, it's just literally telling me that you're awakening to your own power. And there's some balance here because at the Eye of Horus and the Eye of Ra, and the golden top of the pyramid, the enlightenment. It just feels there's so much light in these cards around the beings. It feels like you're being extremely protected right now. So all of them nearly have got like an aura around them. So maybe your aura is changing. That one doesn't have an aura. But maybe your aura is changing. You need to rest first before your aura changes. That's magic. I tell you now, that's magic. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's one of those. Let's see what these cards say. These are my Time Traveler's Oracle. One of my favourite decks. What is this creation energy? Oh, love. Love flipped over, look. Ooh. So love, creation of love. Maybe you're creating a temple in your own home for you to love on yourself, or creating moments of love. Yeah, purification. Ooh, purification as well with love. So you're purifying how you feel about yourself. That's beautiful. I feel like this, I've got goosebumps. I feel like this beautiful, transformative, like, whew, energy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know when you're going up to the top of a roller coaster and you're getting that, ooh, ooh. I don't know how else to describe it. You're like, ooh. And because I'm scared of heights, it's even worse for me. But yeah, it's one of those where you're just getting to the top and you're starting to get that like excited, shaky feeling, the adrenaline rush. You're gonna reach a high. You're gonna reach a high. Look at the clouds. Like, you're gonna reach a high that you've never reached before. Just so, yeah, like with that one fell out a minute ago. It's so light. It is light. It is light. And the numbers on these cards are 34, 24 and 25. So keep an eye out for those numbers. But all three of these cards have clouds on. All three have clouds. All different colours. So maybe look up to the heavens a bit more. Look up to the clouds a bit more. There's also a lot of water in these. Yeah. So you got 21 and 2. So you got higher consciousness and activation. You are activating a part of you that you've not had in this lifetime, but you have had it in multiple lifetimes before. And you're just remembering, you're finding that part of yourself again. And I feel obviously it's to do with your creative energy. You're beginning to understand. Again as well with the fire energy. Please, please, please look into your chart and find where your fire energy is, because I feel like it's so important right now, like to guide your passions through the stars. It feels like the stars are heavily connected. I don't know, it's like, it's really an exciting feeling. Maybe you're going to become a star. Maybe this is another form of a breakthrough. Is this a breakthrough? Truth. Truth. It's a breakthrough. You're going to have a breakthrough. Ooh. Again with the clouds. What is this? Oh, yeah. See? Oh my god. That one fell on the floor. Leadership. So it looks like you're gonna take on a leadership role in your own life. Again with the stars. A leadership role again in your life. Maybe the alignment. When the right stars and planets align, you're gonna be like propelled into like this new stardom, this fresh perspective of self protection, Your journey is so heavily protected. So heavily protected. By the blood of your ancestors as well. Oi. Oi. Your ancestors are there. Oh. Transcending. Do I need to go on? Do I need to go on? Dolphins are a good sign. Bubbles are a great sign. And there's another one on the floor. But, ooh, ow. Just don't mind me, I'm a bit excited. So, stability, trees, grounding. Make sure you're grounding every morning. Make sure you're, again with the cloud, yeah, make sure you're grounding every day. Don't get your head too caught up in what's up here. But allow yourself to get delusional though. Allow it, it's fine. Delusional is great. Delusional is a good thing sometimes. Just don't let it go too far. We don't want it to go too far, do we? Right, let's see. 1111. Life force energy. Oh gosh, okay. Flow on the bottom of the deck. But yeah, life force energy. Again with the lion. Lions are going to be a very good sign. Bravery. You need to be brave. You need to find the drive, the motivation. But you're also going to get it. It's going to come naturally. Birds are a significant sign that you're on the right path. And red threads. Again, strength. You see the angel in the background. You're being watched. While you conquer, while you get your victory again. Ooh, I'm so excited about this reading. Trust. Sailing to calmer waters. Right now you may feel like you're like, ooh, being sloshed around everywhere. But it's okay because look, it's peeking through the clouds. The sun's here. It's here. You just got to trust. Trust the journey. Forge ahead anyway. It does look rather rough. But again, look. These cards are very... I don't know. It just feels like true victory. I don't know. And again, with creativity. You've got to be creative. I'm also hearing 777. 717. A lot of 7 in 27. It was 1257 on the thing. Peace. Oh. So yeah, the peace. That's what you're working to get, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of trees, a lot of greenery, a lot of sky. Trying to... Yeah. Yeah. Right, so your creativity and trust in what's coming is going to create a peace so strong that your light won't stop shining. Your light will not stop shining. You will feel so comforted by what you've achieved. You'll feel so balanced and stable within yourself that it will show in your outer aura, and you'll start attracting all of the abundance. Again, that's my favorite. I love this card so much. But yeah, abundance is well on its way to you, no matter what you do right now. No matter what way you decide to go. You've done so much in this lifetime. You've created so many good things for other people. You've reached out. You've just done everything that you needed to do. Every bit of guidance that you were given by God, spirit, ancestors, like anyone that's part of your team. Everything you have followed. Everything. So like you've already earned what abundance is coming to you. You've already earned that. And I'm not saying it doesn't matter what you do next, because of course it matters. We've all got karma. that book always remains open throughout our lifetimes. However, nothing can stop what's coming in for you now. Nothing. It may slow it down. You may encounter a couple of hiccups or something like that, but you're not going to ruin it for yourself by being a certain way. You're not going to ruin it for yourself. The only way you can ruin this for yourself is ruining it once it's here. You have to follow your intuition on that one. Definitely have to follow your intuition on that one. Because obviously there's only so much I can tell you. But again, courage. Courage is going to get you where you need to be. Like, I don't know, there's something so strong about this card as well. So I'm taking it as it's a strength card too. So you've got to find that inner, like, find your inner fire. That's the one, your passion. Find your inner fire to fight for what you want. Keep fighting. Use what courage you have within you to spend your abundance, I guess, on, because it's not always about money, by the way. So obviously it's all energy. Abundance can come in many forms, but don't spend what is abundant on things that aren't going to give you a return. Please don't. Please. It's so important. Make sure it brings you a return. An adventure. Number 3. 3s are quite significant with this as well. So, the desert. Yeah, you've got to go on a little adventure to get to... What is this? I can't believe how many cards come out for you guys. But again, with the clouds, I never really noticed how many clouds were on these cards. So yeah, maybe you're feeling at the moment like a bit clouded, but hopefully this will help you feel a little bit more there. Right, can we have some clarification with some tarot? Let's see. Can we have some clarification on what these people should do? What my lovely collective needs to do. I don't even have to say anything to that one. Ooh, on the bottom of the deck, completion, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel's turning. The wheel's turning again, the clouds are disappearing. But you must take adventurous turns. Be spontaneous. Try and, I don't know, try and face fears. I think that's what... Stop it! See how... That's a 10 card. The Sun, 10. I literally come out. So yeah, creation. It's about creation. 10. So you've completed, look at that. Completed a whole cycle of rubbish. Again, fire and air. Oh, yes. So you need to put air on your fire. You need to blow air on your fire. Do you know what I mean? Blow air on your fire. Because your 4 of Wands is coming. Look at that. Celebration is like heavy right now. So when you do celebrate, don't celebrate in the normal way that you would normally do, because that is going to not sabotage you, but it's going to create some extra resistance if you celebrate in the same ways. You need to celebrate in a newer way. And again, another 10 of Cups. Lots of completion energy. Lots of completion energy. So, you're going to be feeling so blessed. There's so much red again. So much red again. And then again, another 10. What is going on here? So it's saying that don't be irresponsible, don't be careless with your abundance that's coming in. Do not be careless. It was 2002 then. Ooh, confirmation. So all these tens, oh, okay. All these tens, what do they mean? Transition, exit. Yeah, you're moving. You need to get moving. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know it in your heart and your soul. Justice. And the Hangman reversed. Yeah. Indecision. Cause and effect. Yeah, so with these last cards, if you don't move out of this fear of, I don't know, I feel like it's people seeing your art or seeing your creativity, seeing what you have to offer. If you keep being scared of that, you're not gonna really make any changes. You have to face your fears. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a limbo. You're not going to, again, 2112, you'll be stuck in a limbo. And you'll be sat there wondering, oh, well, how do I get out of this? But you won't get out of it until you listen to your soul, your subconscious, your higher self. You can't expect to be pulled out by other people all the time. You can't expect to be pulled out by other situations all the time. So, for example, if you're sat there waiting for new love to come in, sorry, it won't come in and save you. You have to do that yourself. You have to. If you expect something else to come in and do the work for you, they're going to take your karma. You're going to receive their karma. And it'd just be a whole mixed up energy. This is what happens all the time with people between like relationships and stuff. You take on too much of other people's stuff. Please don't take on too much of other people's stuff. Focus on your own. Focus on your own. Don't let anything control or dictate to you where to go next, other than your own self, your own soul, your own intuition. So first thing that flew out then was freedom to choose. Freedom to choose. 8 of Swords reversed. So the limitations that you are seeing, the limitations that you are holding on to, they're self-imposed. They're things that you created in your mind as barriers, which is, it's sad in a way, but you have to like push past that feeling, I guess. I'm getting like a strong feeling of imposter syndrome as well. Like someone feels like that. Like, no, this is not me. This is not for me. But it's fine. It's okay. Just try. Just try anyway. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Like, you may feel like, oh, that's not me. But you have just let go. You have done a completion. You have just let go of someone you used to be. And now you have to fill those gaps with who you are and who you're going to be. This is beautiful because like I feel like this plant is so significant right now as well. I feel like you're growing, you're blooming, and you're like growing new leaves, but you're not letting them grow. If that makes sense. You're like letting them get to a certain point and then you're like, I don't think I want to keep growing in this area anymore. I'm gonna try and go this way. And then like you've got all these little tiny bits of regrowth and you're not really getting I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're not getting the extra length in. You're not getting the, I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean? Like, you're not filling out as much because you're focusing on all these little bits. So you're just going to end up with a spiky little tiny plant rather than a floopy, beautiful, long, extensive plant. But anyway, there is some truth coming out. So we've got the Moon reversed and the High Priestess reversed. There's some truth coming out. There's some clarity. But you're being too short-sighted. You're being too, what's the word? You're ignoring your intuition. You're purposely ignoring your intuition because you're scared of what is going to happen if you follow it. But there's something coming in really fast, super fast. If you're brave enough, which you are, you're more, yeah, super fast, super fast. Knight of Swords and 8 of Wands. Emotional fulfillment. You're gonna feel so happy. You're gonna feel so happy when you follow this. Like, you're gonna feel unstoppable. You're gonna feel unreachable, is what I'm hearing. You're gonna be unreachable. Oh, I love that for you. I've got goosebumps again. I don't know if you can see. My hair's all standing on end. You're gonna be unreachable. Like the people that used to call you all the time and stuff like that, like, hi, you doing this today? You're not going to even be there to answer. You're not even going to be there to answer. You're going to be too busy. You're going to be far too busy. And this is going to be towards like people that you wanted to like kind of walk away from, but you've been too scared. Maybe this adventure that you're going on is one of boundaries. Is this boundary led? Is this boundary led? Planning, progress, reflection, necessity, remembering. The 7 of Pentacles. And then the 2 sevens. I said 7s were significant. Okay, so you do have people that have been betraying you a lot, and you've been wanting to let them go. You've been trying to teach them though, the Hierophant. You've been trying to teach them. You've been trying to give them your wisdom and trying to save them. Again, with the whole karma thing, I'm sorry for pointing, I can't help it. But this whole karma thing that I said earlier on, like, yes, you're taking on other people's karma. You are, and it needs to stop. You need to set boundaries. You need to stop being so afraid. You need to not be afraid. This journey is your journey, and you get to decide, not everyone else. You get to decide who comes with you, where you're going, exactly what you're doing, who you become, and who you are, and who you want to be. You can be anyone. You can be your higher self, or you can choose to be, I don't know, you can just choose. There is so much choice here. Queen of Pentacles and 7 of Wands, another 7, 7, 7, 7 in this reading. So yeah, there is a lot of struggles, but you're overcoming. You are overcoming this, and it's with your charm, with your intelligence, with your truthfulness, with your honesty with yourself. When you start to be honest with yourself, you'll see the truth. You're going to start seeing the truth. Someone's seeing the truth. Oh yeah, earlier on when I was out doing a little bit of shopping, and I was stood queuing, and I literally had 26.78 pop into my head, and I went, ooh. I went to the cashier, that's it, and started paying for my stuff, and she's like, 26.78 please. I was like, I was so bugged out. It's like, I know I'm psychic, but it doesn't stop bugging me out. Like, I literally was just stood there like, and she was like, would you like your receipt? I was like, yeah. So with that, it's like a progression, again, a moving forward. But with the 2, it's about working on your challenges to union. And there was the Emperor on the bottom of this deck a minute ago, I forgot to say. Right, okay, so you've got, yeah, cooperation, game, teamwork, creativity again, creativity. So you need to find people with common goals. There is going to be a lot of rivalry in what you choose to do. There is. Two pages. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rivalry. Because with pages, it's like a fresh thing, new. So you're going in with your cup and your pentacle, and you're like so fresh and new that people are willingly putting their little 2 pence in to your little cup, or polishing your pentacle a little bit. You're gonna find some kind of companionship through this, and it's not necessarily like love or anything like that. It might not even be emotional at all. It might just be like someone coming in to give you help with brand, or I don't know. It's like, it feels like a helping hand. It feels like a helping hand. But with all this completion energy, it's definitely, I'm surprised that the 4 has not come out yet, to be honest. Ooh, strength. That's another strength. There's 2 strengths that have come out in this reading. So you've got a lot of strength, a lot of power to get through this, a lot of confidence and courage. Balance. Right, so you're balancing hardship. You're balancing hardship. You're getting your pentacles on the right track. So that's any form of abundance, material, yeah, pretty much anything material that helps you live, helps you sustain yourself. You're balancing all of that out right now. Oh my, I don't want all of them, thank you. Not all of them. But on the bottom was Ace of Pentacles. So you are getting handed an opportunity, but it's whether you'll realise that you're being handed the opportunity. King of Cups, the World, and the 3 of Cups. 2 3s again. Okay. Fire, earth, and water. Okay. There's definitely, again with the World, is completion again. Perfection, mastery. So yeah, balance. It's literally confirming everything I've already said. So you're gonna find your balance. You're gonna come across people that are gonna help you. With all the 3s that are coming out and the 7s, I'm feeling like there's gonna be like 3 of you, especially with this card. There's gonna be 3 of you celebrating something, but it's not, again, not romantic, not like a friend thing. It could be more work related or project related. I feel like there's a project here that you want to undertake with multiple people, maybe ones that you have not even met before. But these cards are literally saying, do it, reach out. Reach out. Subtlety will be your best friend right now as well. Oh my goodness me. These cards just don't want to stop. Okay, so preparation, planning. You need to prepare. Be honest with yourself again. Yeah. Be adaptable. So what we've got here is 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Judgment. Now it's saying basically you do hold what you need. You hold it all in your hands and you hold it all within. You need to self-assess. You need to just go internally. Getting so much fire energy. Turn within, find your fire, find your confidence, create your confidence. Creation, you're creating your confidence. You're creating your confidence. Oh my God, this calls for another deck. Sorry guys. There was heartbreak, upright, 3 of them. Because basically You have broken your own heart multiple times trying to do what you want to do, trying to get through in this journey of what you want to do with yourself. You've been lost, you've been found. But this time, there's no finding your old self. You've got to find who you truly are. Not the collection of all the people before that you put into yourself and who you learn to be from others. You need to learn who you are naturally. Well, apparently we're having one more of these cards then. Okay. Yeah, again, fears, doubts. 8 of Swords. I'm sure that we've had this one a minute ago, but reversed. So yeah, fears, doubts, overthinking. Go on, give us another card to confirm what we need to do to stop all of this feeling. Stop all. Okay, 2 cards then. Okay. Right. So yeah, Ace of, 3 cards. Okay, another 3. So yeah, you've just got to create. There's going to be some form of inspiration in your own courage, your own strength, your own discipline. I just need I say any more? 36 on the timer. Need I even say any more? It's so much fire energy, fire and air, fire and air. True will. You're literally, you've reached the point where there is no going back to what used to be. And I know it's probably so daunting for some of you, so daunting, because I've been there, and it is tough when you first creating that new life for yourself. Like you have like a point sometimes where like you are so excited, it's going great, you're doing really well, and then like a little bit of doubt starts creeping in and you're like, did I do this right? Did I still do this right? Don't let that doubt come back in. As soon as you hear that little bit of doubt, switch it to positivity. Say, well, why can't I do this? If your brain's saying you're not able to do that right now, well, why? Question yourself. Delve. You can sit there and question yourself. You're the only person you can sit there and question relentlessly. So do it. Yeah, it may make you upset, it may hurt sometimes, but it's so, I didn't even smack. Someone smacked something this morning. So I don't know. I feel a bit. What do you long for? That is something to really ask. Bubbles again. Bubbles. What do you long for? So there's a shine. There's a twinkle. And you're kind of seeing it. You're seeing this twinkle. But you're kind of denying it as well. You're in a little bit of denial. But again, keep an eye out for pink things. Wear pink. Look into colour theory. Know your flow. Lots of heart energy as well. Pink and hearts. Lots of pink and hearts. So like a spiritual wash is necessary as well. So if you're experiencing Kundalini awakening or any form of enlightenment, make sure you are spiritually washing at least once a day. And if you're struggling to even have a spiritual wash, it's fine, don't worry about that. Just get like some salt scrub or something and just do your arms. Make sure you're washing your hands as regularly as you can, and at least wash your hair if you can't have a full body wash. I know it sounds really silly, but like when you're going through a Kundalini or any form of awakening for that matter, sometimes it's really hard on your body. You need the rest, you need the time, you need the space, but you also need to make sure you're cleansing. Sound cleansing is also a really great way. Just get yourself like a little singing bowl or like a crystal bowl and just hit it around your house, around you, especially over your crown and your root right now, because your crown and your root are the most important things when you're going through some form of awakening. You need to make sure that they are well balanced so you can receive messages really well and so you are grounded. And then when I shuffled just a minute ago, it says seeing in the dark. And what have I been saying this whole time? What have I been saying this whole time? Stars. You're seeing the light. You are seeing that little bit of light. Is that meant to be an apple? I'm not sure if that's meant to be an apple or a peach. But look, the tree of knowledge. That's what apples symbolise. Again with the pink. Keep an eye out for pink. She's wearing pink in this as well. Keep your eye out for pink. Pink does represent love. But again, as I keep saying, I don't think this is a love for outside of yourself. This is a love for yourself. This is your love for you, not for anyone else. And be strict on that. Make sure you assert your boundaries. Like, no, I love myself too much. I do. You have to in this day and age. It's ridiculous. Yep. Know that you know. Again, just understand that your intuition is there to guide you. It's not there to guide anyone else. You already know in your heart, in your soul. You already know everything in every part of your cells, every single cell in your body. I was meant to say yourselves, not yourselves, but you know. New saying. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. I knew this was going to come out. Bite the apple. I mean, just do it. Do it. Get it and stay with it. Don't let go this time. Don't be like, oh no, I'm done. Just going to drop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not allowed, okay? And then with the eye of, is that one the eye of? Don't remember what way around it is. Eye of Horus or eye of Ra. Keep an eye out for either of those actually. It's telling me. Yeah, there you go. Again, pleasure is your birthright. So do everything to make you happy. Again, I keep seeing the oyster and the pearl for me. I don't know if this is so somehow relevant for somebody else, but I'm also seeing like the honey stirring thing. Stir your sweetness. Stir your sweetness into everything. Stir your sweetness into everything. The world is your oyster and you are the pearl. Tend the terrain. Yep. If you've not already tried, get some blue lotus flowers. Get some blue lotus flowers, do some tea. There's a wishbone there as well. Make a wish. Make a wish. And don't forget to use your crystals. Don't forget to use your crystals. Somebody's definitely going to dye their hair pink. Somebody's going to dye their hair pink. 43, 43. Someone's dyeing their hair pink. That's all I keep seeing. Bright pink hair. Contain, don't tame your fire. Again, fire. What did I say about hair? Her hair's fire. I know that I said pink hair, but like, how weird is that? Okay, so your fire is ready to be unleashed. It's ready. I feel somebody's going to get a new piercing, and this is going to create some kind of like opening for someone for their creativity. Maybe it's something you talk about, or I don't know, something to do with somebody getting a piercing and opening a possibility, an opportunity. Forever in process and progress. Yeah, again, as well, don't forget that like, growth is never ending. Growth is never ending. And like where sometimes you may I have to sit back and wait for a little while. There's still stuff going on in the background for you to benefit you, even if you're totally unaware and you feel like everything's stopped and that there's nothing going on. It couldn't be further from the truth. It really couldn't. It's amazing. But also, like, birds. Birds are significant. Have you been following birds? If you've been following birds, that's really good for you right now. That's God's way of showing you where to go right now. Or God's spirit, ancestors, whoever you follow. But yeah, it's saying track your fox scent as well. The foxes keep coming up. So be cunning. Be a little bit cunning. Allow yourself to be cunning. I know that you feel like you should just be humble, be a good girl or a good boy. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just going to be on my best behaviour. No. How did anyone get anything just by being on their best behaviour? Nobody ever has, trust me. You have to think outside the box. You have to push boundaries without pushing past your own. Just a little reminder. Is there anything else that you want to say? Anything else at all? Okay. Mistress of Mysteries. 13. Again with all the pink and the pearls. So, pearls. Pearls and bubbles. Pearls and bubbles. So yeah, you've been put under this pressure for a long time, about 13 months. I'm seeing about 13 months you've been put under this pressure of like collapsing and combusting and just becoming like a fresh canvas for you to paint on, just for you. It's all for you. Like everything that you've been doing has been for yourself. You feel like, oh, I'm doing it for God. God's doing it for you. Wise one. You know things a lot more deeply than what you consider yourself to know. You have the force of the moon within you. You have the force of illusion. You can create your own illusion. So, you know how most people fight past illusions, get through illusions by fighting past them? You don't fight past illusions, you see right through them. You just see right through them anyway. But you don't believe you do. You doubt yourself. Start trusting. Rather than doubting, start trusting that you already know. And you will be very pleasantly surprised. Like me with that number earlier. This is what actually put me on this journey. Because I've been thinking for so long, oh, I want to go back into doing readings. I really enjoy it. But I just didn't. And then I don't know, that number thing, just knowing that I am actually psychic, just kind of triggered me into going, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm just gonna do it again. See how it goes. I don't care. We'll see. We will see. Yes. See what I mean? I see her calling. I see. Okay. Again, using your eyes. Seek using your eyes. What was I saying about using your eyes earlier? Keep an eye out for pink. Pink. There's something so strongly coming through about the colour pink and I can't place my finger on it. I think that you've got to find it out or you already know the answer. Because I never get that. Why pink? Again, nourish to flourish, the cornucopia. Fruit of the loom might be very significant or Mandela effects right now. That'll be like your signal that you have made the shift, you've jumped through, you've completed that. Also, the bone on her necklace, if you've got any, like, if you do have bones in your home, carry a bone on you, a wishing bone, or if you can get one, get a wishing bone and carry it with you. Don't use it, don't break it, don't snap it. Carry it with you. Oh, there's so much. I'm getting so many messages right now. There's so much. I might have to write it down and then come and do another one, another reading, another day or later or whatever. We will see. But yeah, the I hear her calling. I said I see her calling, and her third eye. So your third eye is very heavily activated right now as well. And return to the temple. So you need to find ways to come back into your body to ground yourself. You can do this with visualization, you can do it with sound, you can do it with meditation. There are many, many ways. If you need more information, just ask me. I'm always about, so I don't mind helping. But yeah, you've got to, I mean, I say got to, I'm sorry if I say stuff like that. You don't have to do anything. But Spirit is saying you do have to kind of put your all into understanding you right now. And don't worry about anyone else. They'll follow. If they're meant to be in your life, they'll be right by your side with you. And don't worry if you have to lose people, because they'll always be replaced with something better. And I know it sounds horrible, but it's the truth. It's the truth. People be like, I'm not replaceable. Want to bet? In the words of Beyonce. Again, the same two cards. Something's shouting for you, and your abundance is on the other side of it. Something is shouting. Something is shouting. Maybe you've heard someone shout today. Why do these keep falling on the floor? Again with the wise one as well. Wise one, you are so much more wiser than you think. And I feel that energy as well. I've got the goosebumps again. I feel that energy too. Like, I feel like you already know what I mean. You already know the energy that I'm in. You're already feeling. Again, know that you know. And life is a ceremony. So yeah, just basically it's saying treat your life like, in the words of my other cards, like a moving prayer. Like a moving prayer. Treat your life like you are your church. You are your church. You are your sanctuary. You are your own peace. A returning. A returning. This is not about a person. Again, remember, this is about you. So you're returning to a place where you have been in your past lives. And it's so exciting for you. I'm literally shaking that. It's so exciting for you. Like, to speak your truth and honour your own honesty with self. Wear blue. Wear blue. Even if it's just a blue bracelet or something like that, or a brew. Have a brew and a chat with somebody. Plans. You want to make plans to go for coffee or something with somebody. And this is to do with the piercing. Oh, this is becoming a channel. Okay, so you're gonna go get a piercing. You're gonna meet somebody that has an open door for you. The door's been open for a little while, so you're gonna have to be a little bit quick. But once you're aware that door is open, you're gonna go for a coffee, you're gonna discuss this creativity, this venture. And it's going to happen for you so quickly. And it's going to open the door to further abundance. Maybe the pink is to do with tattoo. Tattoo? I said piercing. Maybe they've got a pink tattoo. Yeah, again, seeing hearts, stars, like hippie flowers, like, you know how people used to draw flowers when they were kids? Like, I call them hippie flowers. So like, I need to show you, So like that, hippie flowers. So like, not a proper, like when people get a proper tattoo and it's like really well done, this is not going to be well done. This is quite sketchy and cute. It's cute. It's very cute. Someone's being nosy. 447 551 or 1551 mirror number. Significant changes. Orange as well. Balance your chakra energy. Yeah, crown, root, sacral, God, there's so much going on. I can't even sit here and use my brain. Trying. You need to get out in nature. And there's gonna be like a party invite. Or like an invite to some kind of function that involves stuff like partying. Whether you are working at the function or I just see somebody tattooing and piercing at a function now. Like, this is so specific. This is definitely for somebody, and I don't know who, but like, yeah, if you feel like this is for you, you'd like more clarification, do get in touch with me, because I feel like whoever this person is, I'm meant to help them in some way, for sure. Look. Key of life again, and all the pink, the flowers and the hearts. And that's really funny as well, because I just spotted that diamond, and I've got a diamond tattoo and it's really rubbish. It's like really sketchy, because I had it done when I was 17 by my friend when he was just learning. So maybe, yeah, I have a feeling that this tattoo is connected to something from the past that was very sketchy. And whatever this is, it's being renewed, it's being alchemized. I feel, what I'm seeing is like a tattoo not even being lasered off or anything, but a tattoo being changed, like the ink inside the body moving to form something else. You know how like people would just cover up a tattoo if it's not working for them, if they don't like it? Well, this is something else. Like, this is almost like using ferrofluid and a magnet and just gently relining. I don't know, it's really weird. Oh, I really like it though. This energy is so cool. Oh, yeah. There is something about self as well that wants to come through. It's nothing to do with like this creativity. What is it, Spirit? What is it? You have the power to choose again and again with the apple. I want confirmation on what this thing is. Spirals. You're coming back to something. There's another card on the floor I didn't see earlier as well. So what it is the Eight of Cups reversed. So that's weird. Let me see. It's got the moon and the sun in it. Creative force as source. So somebody's gonna do channeled something. I want to go into it, but I don't want to ruin somebody's creative endeavor. Do you know what I mean? I don't I don't want to give it out. I don't want to give it away just in case it's something new. Like, it's something very new. It's very creative. Somebody's had an idea and roll with it because I ain't ever heard of that before. Do it. Let your heart be your compass. I think that's why the pink's coming in as well. Like, there's so much pink. Lean back. And then it's all the same cards behind that I've given you. All the same ones. Yeah. I feel like seeds are very significant. So if you've planted seeds in the past, and the wands as well is like fire energy. So yeah, if you've my brain just stopped. If you've been blocking something from coming through, and you don't know how you've been blocking it, you're like a little bit unaware as to where the blockage lies. It's in your heart. It's in your heart. I hope that this guidance reaches whoever it needs to reach, because like, yeah, it's very important that you know where your blockages are, because sometimes you just can't tell. Sometimes it's really difficult to tell, especially when you're like doing so much spiritual works. It's ridiculous. Again, with the what do you long for, it's just asking the big questions to yourself. Speak your truth and vital viriditas, which, yeah, once you speak your truth, everything's going to flourish. So there's a lot of green and yellow energy there as well. Look, it looks like they're actually stuck together. This person is definitely going to be a business partner. But you're going to be so opposite of each other. Look at that. Look how opposite. You're going to be so opposite to each other, but that's what's going to make this creativity burst at the seams. I'm literally seeing something flipping burst. Wow. Okay. What is this bursting? I'm going to ask these again. What is this bursting? The calling. And again, those two keep coming out. That one. And that one. So look after your body. Look after your body as much as you can right now. And again with a return in. If I'm just getting all the same cards, then I don't need them no more. I don't. Yeah, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you're more than welcome to. I am on Cameo. I will share my link on my profile. I will put that up within the next couple of days. I'm not doing them for a couple of days at the minute, because I'm just gonna start getting back into the swing of things again, because I actually was a reader last year, but I changed my mind because I was just getting so many requests, and it was taking all my time up. This time I've got more boundaries in place. I'm more excited to do it. I just want to find my true collective as well, because I mean, when I started, I was on TikTok. It's just not the place for me. I don't do TikTok. I can't do it. I'd much rather be a YouTube reader for sure. So here I am. If you'd like to book with me, just keep an eye out for the link arriving. And yeah, any questions, just let me know. My email address is, it's a long one, ethereal elu, which is ELU 444 @gmail.com. So if you have any questions, please do just email me. Yeah, enjoy your night, day, which one you're on. I feel like I'm missing something, but I've also been told to tell you guys to get some amethyst to connect to your crown chakra, because it's really strong right now, and the best thing to do is tap into it. Okay, so on that note, I'll love you and leave you, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Be excited. Love you.